Now, something which everyone is worried about but is scared to ask, the formula feeding. So you have opted to go for formula feeding, knowing all the benefits of breastfeeding, your choice. No one can blame you, no one has the right to blame you. But if possible, always go for breastfeeding, because that is always the best for your baby. Now, you have tried with all your might, but still you have failed. Don't have to feel guilty about it. When you don't have the best choice, you have to go for the best available choice. So you may be forced to give formula feeding. But when you're giving formula feeds, you need to know that it is something which has to be given like medicine, with utmost care, without causing any damage or harm to the baby. It has to be diluted in proper proportion. That is the first step. 30 ml water, 1 scoop powder. That is the usual standard dilution in our setup. Most of the formulas come in the same dilution. So increasing the water content, increasing the powder content as per your whims and fancies is strict no-no. Another important thing is choosing the right formula for your baby. So first 6 months is stage 1, next 6 months is stage 2, from 1 year onwards it's stage 3. For preterm babies, you have got preterm formulas, which is slightly richer in calories and protein, so it's better to opt for that. Then the most important thing is cleanliness of the formula you are preparing and you are giving to the baby. So there are a lot of interfaces coming in between the formula and the baby, right from spoons, flask, glass, utensil, bottle, nipple, your hands. So all these things come in between, and there is risk of getting infection at each point. In fact, a baby on exclusive breastfeeding has got 10 times less risk than getting an infection when compared to a baby who is bottle fed. So proper formula, proper dilution, and clean administration, very important. So clean administration, again there are two choices. One is using a spoon, palada, or Gokarnam, and the second thing is using a bottle. So the problem with bottle feeding is when you're trying to continue breastfeeding along with formula feed, the baby gets milk easily from a bottle feed. So baby tends to stop breastfeeding, because breastfeeding you have to put in effort for the baby to get milk. But whereas in bottle feeding, the baby just need to wait and the bottle starts pouring in. So it's always good to avoid bottle feeding. If at all you're forced to go for bottle feeding, there are peristaltic nipple, physiological nipple. All these nipples are simulating the breastfeeding, so that the baby has to suck to get milk. So if possible, go for that. It's slightly costlier, but the best thing is to avoid bottle altogether. And when you are forced to formula feed along with breastfeeding, make sure that its formula is not given as a routine. If you are feeding for say 10 to 12 times a day, all the time try breastfeeding, and if the baby is not satisfied, then go for formula feed. So it has to be top up, like first breastfeeding, if possible express breast milk after that, and then only go for formula. Formula is always risky, has got high risk of infections, acute problems, long-term problems. So always go for the best option whenever possible, that is breastfeeding. If not, then go for the next best available option, or say like a medicine, choose a formula feed. But when you're giving formula feeds, make sure that you adhere to all the safety features while giving it. So hope you like this video and it was helpful for you. Thank you.